Hello people, I'm Jaby Koay. Today we're gonna look at Headshot, the official trailer #1 with Jaby Koay. I believe that's how you say his name. He is the star of the Raid films, for those of you who like the Raid films. I personally enjoyed some of the fight scenes in the Raid films. I did not like all of the Raid films. In whole.
Aileen, kenapa kamu tolong aku? Nyelamatin aku. Apa kamu tahu siapa aku sebenarnya? Karena aku nggak tahu. Aku nggak ingat.
Born identity stuff going on here.
Tapi aku janji, apapun jawabannya,
I'll protect you.
aku akan cari kamu. Aku harus cari kamu.
God damn. Jesus. Oh, damn. Hey guys, remember The Raid and The Raid 2? Where it was like super crazy violent and bone crunching and lots of blood and crazy long fight scenes? Remember that? We're gonna give you more of that in a new plot. It's called Headshot, and it's about a dude trying to rescue a girl. I may have sounded very sarcastic just now, but I actually like this concept a lot. One of my big problems with the Raid films was I was missing the heart in it. Like, most of you guys who are watching this know about the trailer Jaby and how big a fan I am of the trailer of Jaby. And one of the things I noted in there when I watched it with my brother was that the film very apparently had heart in it. And that's what was missing from the Raid films for me. Now, it looks like they're trying to bring that here. It looks like they're trying to introduce that here. They're still giving you the same level of violence, if not worse. Like, they're trying to up the ante from the Raid. Like, where do we go from the Raid is basically the question. It looks like the guy who did the Raid films has absolutely nothing to do with Headshot. This is a different team altogether that is very clearly inspired by the Raid films. The directing team, Kimo Stambul and Timo Tijah Janto. I'm not familiar with these directors, but it's hard not to compare it to The Raid because just that kind of visceral, edgy, punch in the face style, the sheer level of violence going on. Like, if someone told me is the same director of the Raid films, I'd have been like, yeah, that makes sense. So it feels very similar. Now, what we've got different here is the Bourne Identity beginning and the fact that there is a girl that is in danger here that dude is trying to rescue. That wasn't the case at all with the Raid films. And the girl being kind of just this thing that didn't really matter, she was just kind of more of an afterthought, if anything, that bothered me. The Raid, for me, was, for lack of a better phrasing, just kind of porn violence, or violence porn. Whichever way is the better way to phrase that. English. This guy has an agenda. He's got an objective that we can relate to. He's got to save his girlfriend. They didn't show you a whole lot of the fight scenes. They gave you snippets of what's going on there. I'm very curious to see this actually because I want to know if it is able to stand apart from the Raid films, if it feels unique. It just having that dude and being super violent is going to make you think of the Raid, but maybe the film does something different when you get there. Maybe it feels different. Maybe it doesn't feel like the Raid films at all. Maybe it has its own flair to it that you can't really tell and judge from the trailer. Who's Julie Estelle? Okay. So, you took the hero from the Raid films, and you took the coolest bad guy from the Raid films, Julie Estelle, Hammer Girl, and you put them in a new movie together again. I wonder who's going to fight. I think she's awesome. She's really cool. And I'm happy to see her in another movie, actually. I thought that she was one of the best parts of the entire Raid franchise. Julia still did a wonderful job as Hammer Girl. I thought that she was super scary, and she was certainly able to kick the asses of anybody that was in her way, except for, of course, the main character. Although he got his a little bit. It's always interesting how these people who lose their memory can't remember anything except how to kick the asses. It seems like there's a lot more gun and weapon play in general going on in this film than in The Raid, or The Raid 2 for that matter. The Raid in Raid 2 was predominantly hand-to-hand combat or, you know, using weapons, but it was still close quarters combat. I feel like this is more of an action movie. It's the same level of violence, but at the end, this is more of an action film. There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just trying to, again, draw the delineation between this and the Raid films. What did you guys think of the trailer? Let me know in the comments below if you guys are interested in this, if you're gonna check it out. I am going to check it out whether I want to or not, because everyone's going to tell me to check it out. That's in my circles. They're gonna be like, have you seen Headshot? Oh my god, it's amazing. It's got the guy from the Raid movies and the violence is... So, are you guys gonna watch it? What do you think of the trailer? Let me know in the comments below your thoughts, how you think it compares to The Raid, if you think it's gonna be better, why you think it's gonna be better, or if you think it's gonna be worse. Let me know. Check out the short films playlist in the description below. If you're into fight scenes, check out the lightsaber fight in that short films playlist. Check out other reactions, reviews, and video game related videos. I'm Jaby Koay. Peace out.